Books are a treasured possession. Every page you turn will take you to a new world of wonder. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good day to everyone. My name is Farwizah Aiman Binti Mohd Sabri, and I am a Form 4 student in SEKOLAH dengan SAINS ALOR GAJAH with my school code MEA0103. Books, to me, are not just stories, they are journeys into a different world filled with emotions, wisdom, and valuable life lessons. Today, I am honored to present a book that has deeply moved me and left a lasting impact on my perspective about life and faith. The book I have chosen is written by Nur Hafsa Hamid. Will You Stay is not just a romance, it is a story of faith, trials, and surrendering to God's divine plan. It explores the meaning of true love, not just between human beings, but also the ultimate love between a person and their creator. This story revolves around Amy, a 30-year-old sword doctor who leads a simple yet fulfilling life. She is a woman who values friendship, embraces positivity, and remains devoted in her faith. Unlike many others, Amy does not define her happiness by wealth or status. Instead, she finds joy in the company of good friends and in strengthening her connection with God. However, life is full of unexpected turns. One day, someone from her friend's past reappears, stirring emotions within Amy that she has never anticipated. For years, she had been afraid to dream, hesitant to believe in the possibility of love. But now, this sudden encounter feels like a ray of hope, a divine sign from God, and an invitation to embrace something she once thought with as beyond her reach. But just as colors of happiness start filling her life, a great test arrives. Amy finds herself at a crossroads where her faith, her emotions, and her destiny are all being tested. As Amy navigates the challenges before her, the novel takes us on a deeply moving journey of self-reflection, faith, and the power of divine. It teaches us that love is not merely about emotion, it is about trust, patience, and understanding that true love should never take us away from God, but instead bring us closer to Him. What makes this book so special is that the way it portrays love, not as something that simply exists between two people, but something spiritual, transformative, and deeply connected to faith. Too often, we see a story where love is portrayed as a force that consumes a person entirely, making them forget who they are. But in this novel, love is different. It is patient, it is compassionate, it is filled with mercy. It does not weaken a person, it strengthens them. It does not lead them astray, it guides them back to the right path. As a student and a young person trying to navigate life, I find this book profoundly relatable. We all have dreams, hopes, and aspirations, but sometimes we are faced with situations where we must choose between our desires and our principles. This book reminds us that the best decisions are those that align with our values, our faith, and our sense of purpose. One of the most powerful messages in this book is that not all love is meant to stay forever, but true love, when guided by sincerity and faith, will never lead us astray. This made me reflect on my own life and the relationships we all experience, be it friends or even our ambitions. This novel taught me an important lesson. The best kind of love is one that nurtures our soul and strengthens our faith. Anything that pulls us away from God is not truly love, it is merely a distraction. After reading this book, I began to reflect on how often we get caught up in worldly attachments, forgetting that everything in life is temporary. True happiness does not come from external circumstances, but from inner peace and trust in God. Amy's story is a reflection of the struggles many of us faces, the struggle to balance between emotions with faith, to choose between what our heart wants and what is truly right for us. It made me realize that sometimes what we desire is not what is best for us, and what is best for us may not always be what we desire. This book has taught me that love should never be compromised our value or belief. True love is not about possessing someone, rather, it is about understanding, compassion, and patience. It is a bond that nurtures, strengthens, and uplifts rather than one that controls or dismisses. When faced with trials, we must have the courage to surrender to God's plan, trusting that what is meant for us will always find its way. No matter how uncertain the path may seem, faith reminds us that every challenge carries a purpose, and what is truly meant for us will never be lost. In conclusion, this book is more than just a novel. It is a life lesson. It teaches us that love, when guided by faith and sincerity, is the most powerful and beautiful force. I strongly recommend this book to everyone, especially those who seek a deeper understanding of love, faith, and self-discovery. It is a novel that touches the heart, challenges the mind, and ultimately brings peace to the soul. With that, I sincerely thank you for your time and attention. It has been a pleasure sharing this book with you, and I hope you too will find as much wisdom and inspiration in it as much as I have. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and may all you be blessed with love that brings you closer to truth and peace.